Haileybury is the largest school in the Southern Hemisphere. We're based mostly in Melbourne, but we do also have campuses in Darwin and China, which means that we have a very international outlook to our approach to education. So 2020 brought a lot of challenges to the education system. And for a school like us, which has multiple campuses, this was particularly big. We weren't allowed to do cross-campus travel. We had students who were trapped overseas for various reasons, and we really wanted them to be able to continue their learning even if their teacher was at another campus or that they were perhaps studying internationally. So we were really looking for a tech solution that would mean that students would be able to participate in the classroom as normal, to have connections with their teacher and with fellow students, and really follow on with the lesson with as close to a natural classroom experience as possible. At Haileybury, we've looked at a range of different solutions to try and overcome some of those problems. One of the things we really liked about the Swivl, as opposed to things like Zoom rooms, is that with the Swivl, it feels like the student is in the room because you can see them on the iPad screen. It tracks the teacher's movements, and most importantly, we found that the sound was one of the best bits about the Swivl. So the fact that the Swivl has a microphone that the teacher wears around their chest, so the teacher voice comes up through really, really strongly, but that you can still turn on the microphones for other students and have discourse and conversation. That's really powerful, and that's something that I haven't seen with a lot of different video conferencing solutions. I think that really differentiates the Swivl. The fact that the camera moves around and tracks the teacher is also a really strong benefit, because it means that the teacher can teach as normal. So when you're using the Swivl and the motor's turned on and it's tracking your movements, the teacher doesn't have to think about staying in the same place. They can teach as normal, teach in a way that's going to engage the students who are still in the classroom, instead of being anchored to one spot just because of the microphone and the camera requirements. I would definitely recommend that the Swivl be used to really capture that classroom feel.